Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose.
Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. Today is Monday the 22nd of November and I'm actually really excited for this reading vlog. I think this vlog is actually going to be one of my most festive vlogs, excluding like actual Christmas. I have a lot of Christmas plans this week and I'm so excited. It is finally getting into that really cold weather. I'm a Celebrity started last night, so I'm going to be watching that the lead up to Christmas. Like, we're just in peak festive cozy season and I'm so here for it. So let's just talk about my plans for this week and my reading plans. I have a very busy week, and I mean extremely busy week. I got interrupted by a delivery, but as I was saying, I have a really busy week this week. On Wednesday I'm actually going on a little Christmas shopping trip, so me and my mom are going up to Dublin and we are going to go shopping and do all of our Christmas shopping on the Wednesday, and then we're staying overnight in my uncle's house, maybe going out to dinner, like doing things like that. And then on the Thursday we are coming home, but not until like evening time, and we're going to IKEA on the way home. So it is just gonna be like a really nice little festive trip, and I will be filming as much of it as I can. And then this Friday we have the Late Toy Show. If you're Irish, you will know that this is like a tradition in the Irish household. It is going to be so festive. I think we're going to put up our Christmas tree maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow, or maybe when we get back from the trip. I don't know. Let's talk about my TBR, because even though I do have a very busy week, I want to get through at least 2 books, because this is the last week in November and I really want to get through like as many books as I can. So we're going to start with the book that I am currently reading, and I'm on Kindle, and I actually think I'm going to finish this today because I'm 85% of the way through, and I'm reading The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie, and I am loving it so much. This is a mafia romance book, but it is the nicest mafia romance book that I've actually ever read. I mean, I haven't really read many, but like I think this is my favorite one. But I am absolutely loving this, and I will talk more about my thoughts later once I finish the book, but just know that I'm loving it, and I'm very much considering buying a physical copy of book 2 and 3, because I know that this is a series that I'm going to want to like annotate and stuff, and I really want to do that. So we'll see how it goes, but I'm loving this book so much and I can't wait to finish it. Then when I have that book finished, I kind of want to read another romance, because I am definitely on a romance kick right now. The main book that I want to pick up is Flock by Kate Stewart. I have seen so much about this book everywhere, but I don't actually know what it's about, and I just know that like book 2 and 3 are very upsetting and like very sad, and you know me, I love sad books, I love sad romances, I love heartbreaking, really sad fucked up books, and I really want to read this book for that reason. I actually don't know anything about this other than that, and I know that everybody who reads it doesn't know anything going in. But I am, as I said, going on a trip to stay in like my family's house on Wednesday, and my uncle and my cousin are readers and they probably will pick up whatever book I'm reading to like see what it's about, and I really don't want them to pick up a book that is a very spicy book, because I can't do that. I cannot deal with that. I might share my love of romance books to thousands of people on the internet, but I will not share them with even one person in my real life. So for that reason, I do have another book picked out, and it is a historical fiction book. I haven't read a historical fiction in a good few months and I really miss it actually, but the book that I have picked out is The Room on Rue Amelie by Kristen Harmel. I don't know what it's about, but I do know that it takes place in World War II Paris, I believe. And when I got recommended this book, it was because people said that this was exactly like The Nightingale. If you've been following me for a long time, you will know that The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna is my all-time favorite book. Like, no book I read will ever top that book, and everybody says that this book is very similar, and I think that this would be a good option. So yeah, that is my TBR. Also, I might pick up book 2 in the Maid series, which is the Sweetest Oblivion series, but I kind of want to buy the physical copies of those. But I've been so good with buying books lately because Christmas is coming up and I have been saving all my money for like family members' gifts and friends' gifts and stuff, but I think I deserve a little bookish treat, and I think that that is what I'm going to do. Speaking of bookish treats, I have a huge unboxing for you, and there is a story to go with this unboxing. Okay, so here is this ginormous unboxing, and as you can see, it is an Owlcrate box. It is quite a lot larger than any other Owlcrate box, and that is because there are actually 2 Owlcrate boxes inside. There is a story to go along with this. So if you know, I have been subscribed to Owlcrate for like about a year and a half, and I have actually cancelled my subscription now. So the boxes in here are the June box and the August box, so I'm not going to be going into too much detail because I know you will have already seen these boxes during the summer and I don't want to go into too much detail. This is actually my 3rd attempt at receiving these boxes because they kept being sent back to Owlcrate because of some Irish customs legal thing, I don't know, but it was really frustrating. This will be my last ever Owlcrate unboxing, and that is kind of sad. And yeah, let's see what's inside. Okay, so first of all, they said thank you for shopping at Owlcrate. Thank you for putting up with me emailing you for like the past 6 months. We have 2 boxes in here. I'm so excited to get into it. The lighting keeps going weird. It's winter. It's like 5 p.m. and it's dark. So this is actually going to be quite interesting because I have an idea that the items in here are going to be like summer themed, and we're literally going into like the coldest season, so we'll see. This is the June one, so we're going to get into this one first. I am excited to see what is in here. What I will say with my experience on Owlcrate throughout the year that I've been subscribed is that they have amazing items. I think that their items are both beautiful and very, very useful, and they have quite practical items in there but also quite decorative items, and they're all really, really prettily decorated. Their book choice is fairly good. Their special editions are not the most special thing that you will ever see. Usually it is just like a very, very subtle change. They never really do sprayed edges. I'm comparing this to the FairyLoot boxes because I have been subscribed for a while to both, but if you're just looking for like a book and items, I would recommend the Owlcrate box. If you're looking for a spectacular book and kind of more decorative items, I would say FairyLoot. I don't know anything about Owlcrate. Okay, so first of all we have this. So we have our theme card, which is Go Your Own Way. Okay, so the first thing I see is actually something that I desperately wanted for the longest time, and it is a Throne of Glass inspired thing. I believe it's a little lunch bag and it is inspired by Terrasen. I freaking love this. So it's this little purple velvet pouch. I have no idea what this is going to be. Oh, I mean it was on this. It's a coin, but it's in the box. Oh my god. So it's this beautiful coin. One of them says smooth sailing, and then on the other side it says rough sea. That is upside down, I believe, but you get the gist. That is stunning. I don't know what I'm going to use it for, but it's nice. Here we have our little box, and I have a feeling that this is possibly a drinkware item. I know that they were doing a drinkware item for every season, so this could be the summer one. So I have a water bottle, like a little metal water bottle. It's the most beautiful design, and it says summer was a book of hope. It's just like a little flask, and I love that. That is what I'm talking about with Owlcrate's items. Like, this is something that you will use. It is book inspired but subtly book inspired, and it's very, very pretty, and they're very good quality things as well. Okay, so next up we have the pin of the month. Oh, this is cute. It says you can be more than what the stars wish for. It's very cute. We have one more item in here before we get to the book, and this is a very heavy item. So again with the velvet pouch, I love this. I think I'm going to use this for my glasses. It's a magnet, but it's like a key. That is so pretty. And it says no story ever truly ends as long as it's told. I feel like this is inspired by the Starless Sea because it is like the bee. It's so pretty. Oh my god, it's a bottle opener. I didn't even know. So it is a magnet. But I'm an idiot because it is literally a bottle opener in there. I love that so much. But we also have this gorgeous like bookmark inspired by 6 Crimson Cranes, and then we have this art print. Oh my god, Sophia, I'm sorry that I have this. It's a Strange the Dreamer art print. If this isn't the prettiest thing that I've ever seen. And then we have the book, which is Sisters of the Snake, and this is a contemporary fantasy, I believe, about 2 sisters. So this is the cover. I don't know what the original cover looks like, but it's very pretty. So we have this beautiful design on here. We have this beautiful art under the dust jacket. Okay, so that was all for the June box. Let's get into the August box. This one must be really packed because it is not opening. I love the look of it already. So the theme for this month is dark academia. So the first thing that I see in here is this beautiful pin, and it's like a typewriter. I love this so much. No way. So we have a book stamp that says from the library of. Then we have some dark academia tea. It is Ellingham Academy brew, which is inspired by Truly Devious. Okay, so then we have this gorgeous box which says it is better to know one book intimately than 100 superficially. Okay, so I don't know what the intention of this thing is, but I know it's going on my Christmas tree, so I think it's a bookmark. So as you can see, it's like the imprint of a person on it. No. Okay, so I see 2 more items and I'm so obsessed. So the next one is what looks like a notebook, and it says we were always surrounded by books and words and poetry, all the fierce passions of the world bound in leather and vellum. I don't think this is just a notebook. It's a reading kit. You open it up It has a pen that is also a stylus on the top. You have some tabs here, some sticky notes with like a quote thing, and you also have like pages. Now these are actually like ripped off. I don't even care. And it's inspired by If We Were Villains, which is still on my TBR. And then the next thing is a book sleeve. I just know that this is inspired by the Raven Boys. How stunning. And then on the back it has Aglenby Academy. And again, I'm traveling on Wednesday. I can put my books in it. I love how I say books plural because I know I'm taking more than one for like an overnight trip. And that's not even it. Like there's this big thing as well. These are inspired by the Shades of Magic series, but it's this gorgeous tin, and on the inside it says, "And then at last the world breathed in." Literally anytime I see an item inspired by a book or a series, it makes me want to read that book or series. Okay, and then we have our book, which was a very hyped and anticipated release of mine, but now I'm after hearing like a lot of negative things about it, so I don't know. But the book is A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. Okay, so this has sprayed edges. It has like silver metallic sprayed edges, and I think this is actually Owlcrate's first spray edged book of the year. It is signed. Okay, stunning. So they have like this little Ouija board thing. Honestly, I think I might reverse the dust jacket on this one. Like it looks like a book. I think I'm going to reverse it and then I'm going to show you. So that is it for my exceptionally large Owlcrate unboxing and my last Owlcrate unboxing. I'm going to go right now because I have some reading sprints on in like 20 minutes, so I really have to go, but I will come back to you later. Look how frosty it is. Hello besties, happy Tuesday. So it is actually like freakishly early in the morning. I say freakishly early, it's like 8 AM. It's early for me and I've already been up like an hour, so you're lucky that you're getting some coherent thoughts. I have my coffee here in my little baby Ursula mug because it is so cold today. It is like -1 I think, or 0 degrees. Like it is really cold. There's frost everywhere, and honestly I'm kind of living for it because up until like last week it was like 15 degrees during the days, and that's very strange for here. So we're definitely getting that November winter weather now, and I'm kind of liking it. So I do actually have a reading update for you, and I'm going to tell you about it right now. So last night I finished a book, and I finished The Sweetest Oblivion by Danielle Laurie. I loved this book. I really did. I would highly recommend this to people who like romance books, who like mafia romance books. I think this is probably one of my favorite kind of Kindle Unlimited romance that I have ever read. All the way through this book I was like, this is going to be a 5-star read. Like there's nothing that's going to change my mind. And then we got to like the 88% mark, maybe a little bit sooner than that, I really don't know, and I wasn't necessarily getting 5-star vibes anymore, and I really don't know why. It just kind of like took a turn in that last like 12-15%, and again, it wasn't that it was bad in those percentages, it just was a little bit different than the whole tone of the story, and I didn't particularly love the tone that it was going with. I think Nico got a lot more possessive. I hate possessiveness. Like it's the one thing that I can't deal with. Like at the start of this book, it was not possessiveness, it was like nobody touches you, nobody hurts you, or I'll hurt them type of thing. I love that. I think that's amazing. But at the end of this book, and I suppose minor spoiler warning because this is a scene that happens at the end of the book, but like it doesn't spoil anything to do with the plot. The main plot twist had happened, which I was kind of disappointed in, to be quite honest. It was a bit lackluster, but I don't really care. And Elena was kind of like begging Nico, like literally begging Nico for his forgiveness and like, don't leave me here, don't leave me here. She didn't really do anything wrong, and like the thing that she did wrong was not the thing that he was mad over. He was mad because she left the house without telling him where she was going, and like I understand that from like a mafia perspective. I never thought I would say that sentence. A lot of people are out to get her, a lot of people are out to get him, and they would get her to get to him. So I understand that, like, go with security, but also it just wasn't the best scene. And I think that like at the start of the book, the first 50% of the book, when they weren't like together, the scenes were a lot better and there was a lot more love between the characters. I personally felt like, I thought that the tension added to their characters and like their romance and stuff. Misty just jumped up on the window and it is so cold, so I'm gonna let her in. I'm coming. It is so cold. So yeah, as I was saying, I think that like the start of the book was slightly better than the second half. However, like I loved it all the way through, and there was just that one scene that I didn't like. So I decided to rate it like a 4.5 star, I think, because that was the only thing that I didn't like about this book. The ending was good. I thought it could have been done better, but like it was a good ending. The reason that I was loving it up until that point was because there was none of that typical like mafia, like the role of women and like things like that. Like that was very much done very tactfully, and it wasn't a very traditional kind of book, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but it makes sense to me. It's quite a slow burn book, and like there's not that much spice in it. I would say maybe like a 2 out of 5 on the spice scale, because it is not very spicy and it is very slow burn. I love slow burn books. The lead up to it and like the cute moments beforehand where they like casually brush a hand against each other, that is the best. I actually ended up buying book 2 in the physical format last night. I didn't buy the third one yet, just in case, because I know a lot of people actually say that the third one isn't the best. I will be getting the physical copy of this book eventually. I just don't have the money to do it right now. So I'm gonna stop talking about this book. I don't actually know what I'm gonna pick up next. I have a really busy day today, and honestly for the next like 2 days I have a really busy day. I know I said this at the beginning of the vlog, but I'm actually going away on a little trip tomorrow. Me and my mum are going up to Dublin for the night, and we're gonna do some shopping tomorrow and things, but our train is at like 8:30 in the morning, so we have to leave our house before 8 in the morning. So it's gonna be like a very early start. So at the beginning of the week I said that my options were Flock by Kate Stewart. Is that upside down? It is, but it looks the right way up. I said I was going to read Flock by Kate Stewart. Also, my nails match this book. And I also said that I was going to read, oh my god, and I also said that I was going to read The Room on Rue Amelie, and I still very much have the possibility of these two. I'm still in the romance mood, and I kind of just want to read book 2 of the Mafia books, so I might do that honestly. But I need to charge my Kindle because she has been read more this weekend than she has ever been read in her life. I am going to stop talking right now. I'm going to start doing some schoolwork and some things like that, and then I'm going to pack my bags. I might take you through like a little bit of the process. We didn't put up our Christmas tree yet. We said we were going to put it up yesterday, so maybe that's a today job, maybe that's a when we come home job.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
Okay guys, it is midnight. I am so tired, but I am packed and I am ready to go. I just need to go to bed because I have to get up at 6, and I will talk to you later. So this is the suitcase that I'm bringing, and then I have everything that I need in here. It is not super packed because I do know that I'm going to be going shopping and buying some things, so I will need to put them in here. So all that's left to go in is my toothbrush and my moisturizer, but that can go in the morning. And yeah, we're going good. Besties, it is now Thursday evening and I have just gotten back from my trip away with my mom. We had the best time, like it was honestly amazing. We got almost all of our Christmas shopping done. It was just like very tiring, and we walked from 10 a.m. in the morning until 6 p.m. and then we came home for 30 minutes, and then we went out to dinner from like 7 until 10 and then we came home and we put my cousin to bed, and then we went to bed, then got up this morning really early because I was walking my cousin to school. She's 8 by the way, and I thought it would be like a nice novelty to have me walk her to school, so I walked her to school, and then we went to IKEA for like a few hours again, from like about 10:30 until about 3. So once again, like a lot of walking, because if you know IKEA, like you are walking a lot. And then we drove home and that took us about like 2 hours, and now I'm here and I am exhausted. Like, I am so tired. So when I came home, I had 2 packages waiting for me. I'm going to show you what they are right now. So one of them was a book from Amazon that I ordered, and it is The Maddest Obsession by Danielle Laurie. This is the second book in the Maid trilogy or series, I don't know. This is the sequel to The Sweetest Oblivion. I think I'm a bit too tired tonight to start it, but you never know. Like, maybe I'll have a coffee and wake myself up. I just read the dedication to the book. That is so sad. It says, "For my brother Corey, you always wanted to do something extraordinary and you did. You beat us all to heaven. I'll love you forever." Oh my god, that's so sad. And now I actually have a FairyLoot unboxing, so I'm very excited to get into this. This is the November FairyLoot box, so if you don't want to see spoilers, just like skip ahead a few minutes. I'll try put a timestamp here. But yeah, I'm really excited about this box. I do know what book is going to be in here, and I'm really excited for it because I know that it's a book that like I have wanted to read. Let's just get into the unboxing. I am so tired. So we have a cup. First of all, love it. I literally live for these cups, and I like this is like a smaller one as well. This is inspired by Jadefire Gold, which, if I'm correct, is the book of the month. It says the heart is not a weakness, and I love that so much. It's just this cute cup. Okay, so next up we have an enamel pin, and this is inspired by the Poppy War. So first of all, the pin is stunning. Second of all, the quote. So this is the pin, and it says, "I don't believe in gods, I believe in power." Oh, that's so cute. And it says, "The world resists when you break its rules," by V.E. Schwab. I don't know which book. I will tell you at the end. Oh, okay. Then we have a notebook, which I love. It's a From Blood and Ash notebook. I need a minute to collect myself. So it's this beautiful red notebook. Let's focus. Kind of like leather bound, and it says, "From Blood and Ash we will rise" on it. No way. So it's not actually just a notebook. You can put like the day you started it, the page count, your thoughts. Okay, so next up we have the tarot cards. Book review notebook, first of all. Ingenious item. Like, I think that this is an incredible item. It is designed by Chatty Nora and is inspired by From Blood and Ash. Guys, I think I'm missing an item again. I don't know if I actually posted last month's unboxing, but I was missing multiple items, and I emailed them and like they did send them to me, but now I'm missing another one because the next thing mentioned is washi tape, and there was no washi tape in this box, so that's definitely missing. Then we have the microfiber cloth, which is inspired by Vicious by V.E. Schwab, designed by Stella Bookish Art. Then the drink, it's a bamboo travel mug, that's the word I was trying to think of, is inspired by our book of the month, and it is designed by Blanca.design. The enamel pin is inspired by the Poppy War, and then the tarot cards are inspired by A Song of Wrath and Ruin, another book that I really need to get to. But I also know that there was an item missing from the October box that they couldn't get shipped in time, and they said they were going to put that in the November box, which is not in here, so maybe they pushed it again to the December. I will check it out. I'll watch somebody else's unboxing and see. But for now, we have the book, and I'm very excited. We have this beautiful character art. Okay, so first of all, there's pink on the cover, which I'm really interested to see because I know the original cover is orange. Oh my god, this is gonna be stunning. I just can tell. That is so pretty. So it's like the pink and the green, and it says "Her destiny, his revenge." Look at the stenciled art. Oh my god. Wait, look. Oh my goodness. That is so pretty. We have this art. I actually really loved that box. I think that my favorite item would have to be the book review notebook, because even if it was just a plain notebook, like it's inspired by From Blood and Ash, amazing, but the fact that it's a book review notebook is even better. So I'm gonna stop talking right now. I'm going to probably watch I'm a Celebrity, and I will get back to you later, hopefully when I am less exhausted. Hi besties, happy Friday. So it is about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I look a mess and I feel a mess. I just did so much over the past couple of days that I'm just exhausted. So it is now the afternoon. I do actually want to read, and I have the urge to read a fantasy for like the first time in months, and I want to read Jadefire Gold. I really want to read this book, and it just looks so amazing, and I think I'm going to start this right now. But I also kind of want to start The Maddest Obsession. If you are Irish, you will know what this means, but we have the Late Late Toy Show tonight, and it's just like a tradition, and I think me and my mom are going to get like a Chinese takeaway, maybe have a hot chocolate, just like get cozy and festive, and I actually think we're going to put up our Christmas tree as well. But yeah, that is my update for right now. I will get back to you later. Okay besties, so it is now just after 5 p.m. and I have decided to start Jadefire Gold because I'm finally in the mood for a fantasy, and I haven't been in the mood for a fantasy in like months, and I just read like the prologue, or the part like before the book starts, and already I think I'm gonna love this book. I loved the writing. Like, I felt so much power from those 3 pages that I read, which gives me very, very high hopes for the rest of the book. I think it was a very interesting start. I'm eager to see where it goes, and I'm just really excited to read.
Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding. Oh, bring us a figgy pudding and a cup of good cheer. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. We won't go until we get some. So bring some out here. Good tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a
Okay guys, it is now Saturday night, and I have decided to read a book. And now this is a certain book that I feel like you may be concerned. If you saw somebody reading, you might question their sanity. You might ask them if they're okay. I can tell you the answer to that right now, because the book that I'm reading is called COVID Claus. Yes, as in Santa Claus, but COVID. He is a walking virus, but like with muscles. I will put the cover here if I can. If I can't, I do encourage you to look it up if you are curious, but if I don't put it here, it's because I don't want to be demonetized. So I've decided to read this book, and I've texted the girls to see if they want to read with me, because come on, it is a 20-page book. Like, how could you refuse? You know, it's going to be a literary masterpiece. So this is in the series of Kissing the Coronavirus, which I am proud to say I have not read. However, I do want to read the Christmas installment, because why not? I just literally read like the first few paragraphs, and I have to say this one like sentence just jumped out at me. So basically our main character works in a zoo, if you're curious. So she says she spent the day doing important zoology tasks like stroking the zebras, laughing at the penguins, and then in brackets it says, "They look so fucking stupid, lol." This book genuinely wrote lol. I don't know if you can see. This book genuinely wrote the word lol in the book. I'll come back to you once I finished it. Okay, besties. So it is now 10:25 and I have finished COVID Claus. I actually finished it like probably about an hour ago now, but I forgot to update you. I am convinced that like the author of this book wrote this as a joke. Like, they would have to. I don't think that there's anybody on this earth that would read this book and take it seriously. It was a really hilarious book. I had so many annotations. Missy just jumped out of bed to come listen to me. I had so many quotes that I highlighted, and I was sending them to the group chat, and it was just hilarious. I can't read them out for you because, you know, but they were really funny. I did give it 1 star because, I mean, what else are you going to give that book? But I was going to give it a 5-star, honestly, and like write in the like review like what a literary masterpiece, which I did, but I gave it 1 star. But then I thought to myself that like maybe someone will come across my review and think that I actually loved it. So no, I didn't. I think it was the funniest book that I have ever read. Not in like a humorous way, but just like things that were said that you're kind of thinking, this has to be satire. Like, there is no way that somebody wrote this as a serious thing. Hi. Hi. Yeah, so on TikTok I saw someone read 7 full-length books in a day. Now I'm saying like I couldn't even do that if I dedicated a whole day, so like I don't know why it makes me want to do a readathon. But I am gonna sit with Misty now, and I'm going to continue with Jadefire Gold. I'm currently on chapter like 4, I think, which is not amazing progress. Yeah, I'm on chapter 4, which is page 52. Not amazing progress, but like I'm okay with it. That is what I'm gonna do for the evening. I will get back to you later. This is our current situation. My book is here. Misty is here.